Good morning guys, Zoom here. Thank you for watching this episode of Playa Stories. Today I'm going to tell you one of my favorites. So at Burning Man, you need to be radically self-reliant and bring everything that you are going to need to survive for that week. So naturally your brain would think, okay, I need to bring food, water, some form of shelter, something to sleep on, my clothes. But there's a lot of stuff that you might not think of that, honestly, if I hadn't have looked up a list, I wouldn't have thought about it. And those things are a fork, a bowl, a cup. And so while I'm preparing my gear to come out to Burning Man for the first time, I go to the dollar store. I get like a cheap bowl, some cheap silverware, not plastic though. We don't want to create trash. And I get this cup, and it's like a big like water bottle type of thing with a handle and a straw. It's summertime, it's in the dollar section. You know what I'm talking about. So I get this thing, and then we get to the burn, and I bring my cup with me because you should bring it everywhere. You never know when someone's going to offer you a tasty beverage. And so that we were going out, and somebody said like, oh hey, where's your cup, here's a drink. And I of course pull out this big thing, and a lot of other people, they have like smallish cups, and I start feeling really self-conscious about the cup. I'm like, oh my god, like you don't have to fill that whole thing, I'm sorry it's so big, I wish I could cut it in half, this is so awkward. And it's probably totally a me thing, but at any rate I digress. And so I stop using the cup because it's making me uncomfortable and weird, and I feel bad, and I put it away and say, okay, I'm just going to be cupless. Now, also at Burning Man, sometimes burners, they have this saying called the playa provides. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't bring your own stuff. You don't want to be a sparkle pony. We all hate sparkle ponies. And have other people like need to take care of you. You need to be ready to do everything yourself. But sometimes there is a little playa magic where what you need just happens to be there. So I'm walking down the street, and I see ahead of me there's this like gnarly looking tree, kind of a slash between a tree from a horror movie where you're about to die and the tree from Pocahontas and Mother Willow. And hanging from that tree, there's a bunch of strings hanging from the branches, and I can see like sparkly stuff, tiny things. As I get closer, I can see that there's some artwork, some jewelry, some homemade necklaces, things like that. And then right there on the far side of the tree is a cup. And so this is my cup for Burning Man, and it's the perfect size. I've put, some stickers on it now from over the years. It's perfect. So I said, oh my god, I found a cup the playa provides. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Burning Stories. Go ahead and, for more magic, go to the next one.